After studying Rujita Divekar, Karina Kapoor's nutritionist for weeks, I realized something no one's talking about. Not the balanced meal advice, build muscle tips, and not even the ditch packaged foods rule. Those are the obvious things you've heard. I found four tiny habits that she repeats over and over again inside hidden podcasts, newspaper articles, and even her books. And these are typically the ones that most people skip. But here's the crazy part. These four habits are so simple and inexpensive that they'll cut your weight loss struggle and your monthly health budget in half. I followed these exact tips while I was losing over 10 kilos and have incorporated these tips into our customized diet program that's helped over 6,000 women globally lose weight. And today, I'm breaking it down for you in a way that no one's explained before. So let's jump into the four things that Rujita preaches that almost everyone misses. And that might just change the way you eat, move, and even breathe. Habit 1. Eat local and seasonal, no matter where you live. Rujita says, eat what grows around you, eat what's in season. Most women hear this and think, okay, so organic fruits and vegetables, organic kale that's found in my supermarket, avocado that's grown locally in my country. That is not true. The point of seasonal eating is supporting your hormones, your blood sugar, your digestion, and your metabolism, not forcing imported health foods. These foods are also often cheaper and easily available in your local supermarket. Foods like banana are easier to digest and stabilize your blood sugar. Cooking in ghee supports your digestion and your hormonal health. Eating bindi, loki, tinda support your gut bacteria. You don't even have to pick organic. Just pick what's easily available to you in your local supermarket. Whether you're in India, UK, Singapore, Germany, New Jersey, anywhere. Now, I'm sharing a screenshot here on the screen of some local Indian foods and the international counterparts with the same benefits. So, in case you don't live in India, make sure you screenshot this. Now, whether you live in India, Dubai, Singapore, New Jersey, Germany, or even doublets, you don't need kale smoothies and quinoa salads. Your digestion works best with local, seasonal, and minimally processed foods. Your hormones respond best when your meals are familiar to your body, and your cravings calm down when your meals are simple, balanced, and align with your rhythm. So, if you're not in India and you can't grab bhindi, grab zucchini. If Loki isn't available, use marrow. And if Indian rice is expensive, just use jasmine or basmati rice. One of my clients in UK had the perfect diet, yet she was not losing weight at her optimal level and neither was she glowing. On probing deeper, I realized that she was having strawberries in the summer and Mexican avocados almost every week. Her digestion was constantly upset. Once she switched to local seasonal foods, within 48 hours, her bloating disappeared. Now, speaking of digestion, when you eat matters as much as what you eat. This brings me to habit number 2, the early dinner rule. Realistic and practical as well. Rujita says eat 2 to 3 hours before bed. Perfect rule. But most of the women I work with reach home late after work. So here are some practical tips we recommend to our clients to make this work. So at 7 p.m., I tell them to have a balanced meal with protein, fiber, vitamins and minerals, and a little bit of carbs. So if they want to eat a typical Indian meal with roti or rice, cooked vegetables, little bit of cut carrots, and maybe a bowl of dal or paneer, that's okay. Otherwise, I tell them to carry a kathi roll or a one bowl meal with everything in it. Then at 10 p.m., once they are home and settled in, I recommend that they have a light snack. Something like moong dal chilla with lots of veggies with chutney, poha cooked with veggies and sprouts, a bowl of dal with a small portion of sabzi. These are digestion friendly, stabilize your blood sugar levels, and keep your cravings under control. One of my clients in Dubai wasn't using her belly fat even at 1800 calories a day. We didn't change her food. We just ensured that she wasn't hitting the bed immediately after her dinner. She lost 2 inches in just a month and she got rid of all her bloating and her cravings were under control. And you know what's the biggest factor behind these late night cravings? It's actually your first meal of the day. This brings me to habit number 3. Start your day with protein and fiber. Now, Rajita says eat something within 15 minutes of waking up. In our program, we take it one step further. Make your first bite of the day protein plus fiber, not coffee, not fruits alone either, and definitely not biscuits or rust toast. This works because it prevents afternoon crashes, reduces cravings, stabilizes blood sugar, supports digestion, keeps you full till lunch, and breaks that emotional binge eating pattern. Now, here are some easy breakfast options we provide to our clients who are women and very busy like you. Boiled eggs with fruits, besan chilla with lots of vegetables, paneer toast with lots of vegetables, sprouts chaat with veggies, yogurt and chia for our international clients. One of our clients, Aishwarya, used to do something that I used to do about 10 years ago. Her breakfast was a cup of coffee. After adding protein and fiber to her first meal of the day, her cravings dropped by almost 60% in a week. And cravings aren't just about your food, it's also about how you sit and eat. This brings me to habit number 4. Sit properly, cross legged at the table or on the floor. Now, Rujita recommends sitting on the floor to eat. However, I understand that that's not realistic for a lot of our clients. In our customized diet program, we follow this principle but with a little nuance and care. We recommend to our clients that they sit cross legged at their dining table without their phone or TV and focus on eating the meal for just 10 minutes. This will actually slow down your eating, improve digestion, activates your core, enhances your posture, and reduces mindless overeating as well. My client Aarti used to always overeat at dinner. Just asking her to sit cross legged without her phone or TV and focusing on her meal changed so much for her in just 1 week. She naturally reduced her food consumption by more than 25% in every meal she was eating. Now that you've understood these deeper rules, let's quickly put them together so you know exactly what you need to start following from today. Eat local and seasonal foods. Keep a gap of at least 2 hours after you eat your dinner before you hit the bed. Start your day with protein and fiber. And sit cross legged at your table and focus on your meal when you're consuming it. Now, these are just some tips that we provide in our customized diet program that helps women globally lose 2 to 3 kilos a month while eating out at restaurants. If you're serious about losing weight in 2026, just WhatsApp me on this number and let's chat. I'd love to help you achieve your 2026 weight loss goal in a way that's simple and yet inexpensive. If you found this video helpful, make sure you watch part 1 as well. I'll link it below in the description for you. See you next week for more science backed weight loss tips. Bye.